I'm just not gonna get it. So many people just hate it. Once again, this is my opinion, alright? But so many people put down Captain Marvel. Like, it got nothing but hate. Like, I swear, most of the reviews I saw on YouTube, nothing but hate. Just saying how they do not like it, saying it was a piece of shit, how it was garbage. I don't understand it. You know, I want to start off with this first, because, you know, basically, the very beginning, you know, before it came out, it got a bad rap because how she wanted a diverse audience to, you know, look at the movie. Like, she didn't want it just to be males, which she felt like it was, like she was saying she doesn't want, you know, what she said, like old white men or in the 40s, I don't know, but, you know, white men just previewing it, just screening it. She wants a more diverse audience. Understandable, you know, but I think she said it the wrong way, but then people read it. All right, so maybe if she said it, it would have been different, but no matter what, people thought she was being racist over that. Get that out of here, man. She wasn't being racist. All right. But anyway, so I do not get why people did not like the film. I thought the film was cool. I thought the acting was good. The acting was cool. Man, I'm not saying it's A+, but the acting was cool. You know, Bree, she did sound like a robot at different times. But other than that, she did a good job. I thought the CGI was fine. You know, when she did her little hand blasters, I think, you know, the CGI on that looked kind of weird, but it was like, whatever, you know. I like how the scrolls were in it, you know, how, like, I love how they did their little shape and shift or whatever, how they turned into different people. That was dope. And, so, basically at the beginning of the film, that's when you start seeing the flashbacks. I thought you were gonna, you know, see the flashbacks later on in the film. It basically starts at the beginning with the flashbacks, and her flashbacks, she basically just like remembers different parts of her life, which, you know, she just ended up remembering different parts of her life, and like she didn't know what the hell why, because honestly, she didn't know what the hell she was. Like, she didn't even remember her life on Earth. Basically, it looked like, what it came down to, it looked like she was taken to another planet, that she was older, but she knows she wasn't from there, but I don't know, whatever. All right, so she had flashback memories. All right, once again, this is my opinion, you guys. Please leave a comment, let me know how you feel, okay? But alrighty, so like, yeah, so, you know, she was having those flashbacks to back when she was younger. All right, from when she was a kid, teenager, up to an adult. It kept showing her clumsy ass always falling and all that, you know, and she always fell, you know, so it kept showing her, you know, do that. But how she ends up getting to Earth and all that, she was in a ship with the Skrulls, and she ends up getting in like a side ship, and she ended up leaving because the ship she was on was blowing up. She ended up fighting all the Skrulls in there, you know, and how she ended up like really getting a real sense of her background was when she was on the ship with the Skrulls. They hooked her up, like, I'm sure you know on the trailer how they had her standing up, but she was upside down with that stuff in her head. Well, that gave her, you know, a lot of her memories right there. But anyways, she ended up breaking out of that, I forgot how, but, you know, they ended up fighting on the ship, and she ended up getting into like this little spacecraft where just to leave. She ended up getting on there, you know, the ship that she was on, the Skrull ship, bow, blew up. So she ended up, you know, she was flying away in space, and then, you know, the Skrull people that were in back of her, they were just following her, you know, trying to shoot her up, and like she basically, you know, got in the Earth atmosphere, and you know, shit blew up, whatever, and she ended up falling down, and she ends up, you know, landing. And Blockbuster, that was the first time she was on a C-53. That's what they call the Earth right there. But you know, I thought the CGI was cool. You know, Nick Fury, he looked good. Like let me see, Samuel Jackson, he's like 102 years old, and they made him look good for being in his 40s. They did a good ass job with that. They had Coulson in it, which I thought was hella cool, because the last time Coulson was in any movies, technically, well, not technically, was Avengers. But if you want to, but some people, he died in Avengers, so nobody, you know, never watched the show, because they came out with the show Shield, he was in there. But if nobody even knew about the show, then basically the last time they have ever seen Coulson was 7 years ago, the first Avengers. But anyways, look at it. All right. So, you know, she has a different memories like that. She gets a lot of flashbacks when she gets to Earth. You know, some of those flashbacks come, and she ends up meeting up with Fury. I'm trying to go kind of fast, you know. But, you know, when she ends up meeting Fury, basically he kind of looks at her like saying how like he heard about like, you know, that there was like an accident somewhere, and he figured it was her because the way she was dressed. But anyways, I don't think the movie was bad, you guys. I don't think it was bad. Basically, you know, there's a lot of things in there. I don't want to keep breaking it down because I don't want to talk to you guys for like 20 minutes. But you know, she ended up meeting one of her friends. It was a friend she was in the Air Force with, and she kind of brought back a little bit more memories, like her daughter did it, because as soon as her daughter saw her, like, oh, I knew you were still alive, Auntie Carol or whatever. But so I thought that was cool how they ended up meeting up. It was sad though, because how, you know, she didn't really remember them. But you know, oh, and then come to find out, it was a twist. She thought the Skrulls was bad people. It wasn't. It was the people that took her in. They were really bad people. So that was a plot twist right there. You know, I guess some people try to say they knew that was gonna happen. Get that shit out of here. They didn't know. But I thought the movie was cool. The best part I feel was one of my favorite parts was at the very end. All right. Is, you know, the first post. Oh yeah, they showed the Tesseract in there. First time you ever see the Tesseract when it gets on Earth, and come to find out it comes from the Skrulls. That's how the Tesseract was on Earth. Alright, but anyways, the first post-credit scene or whatever you want to say, that was dope. Because if you remember at the end of Infinity War, you saw how Fury, how he got out his pager and you didn't know what the hell he did. He ended up turning into dust that fell on the ground. You just seen the star. Kind of find out, boom, Captain Marvel. All right. So, anyways, the post-credit scene, you see all the Avengers, and they're at the Avengers building, and they just see something being contacted, and they didn't know what the hell it was. You know, they're all like, what is that? And like Natasha, you know, Black Widow. Like, she was basically saying, like, because nobody knew what Fury was, but she didn't know if that was, like, something from him. Like, she was like, you know, some type of contact, you know, I want to know who it is. Boom! Captain Marvel comes right up and back at him, where's Fury? Boom, it was over. I cannot wait till Endgames. Like, that went perfect right into Endgame right there. It went perfect. It's going to have people ready right there. So I guarantee the movie is going to continue from right there. Anyways, let me know how you guys feel about it. Can you go ahead and like this video? I appreciate it. Drop some comments below. I really want to know why you didn't like it, or if you did like it. Alright, thank you for watching. Just let me know, alright? I thought the movie was cool. I give it a 7.5, 8, you know, maybe an 8 out of 10. Something like that. Alright? So let me know. Alright. Thank you for coming. Like, please subscribe. Take care. Alright. I don't know.